What's good, everybody? Today I am going to replace the VTX in my Blade Torrent 110. If you watched the previous videos, this obnoxious orange thing sitting here, that is the RunCam Swift Micro that I've already installed. And checking out the plugs. Number one of the hugest things that you need to watch out for, especially with Tiny Wolf, when you buy aftermarket cameras and stuff like that, the plugs, if I can get it to zoom in there, are identical. But if you're not paying attention and you just quickly plug it in because you're excited like the most rest of us, the wires are reversed and you end up smoking a camera. And honestly, I've done it. So while I'm sitting here farting around trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do, this is the original VTX out of the Blade Torrent, and the plugs actually match. If I can do this with one hand, look at the size difference we have here. The thing is absolutely tiny and it barely weighs anything. So not that, you or I would notice, but the quad notices weight and it will fly better. So you're shaving off a good chunk with this ugly, worthless piece of crap. So I've already taken off this thing here. I'm going to try to figure out how to get this in here and still be able to utilize seeing the display and being able to hit the button. So let me get into that and you guys will see me in a little bit. Alright, well, I am midway here. This is what I did so far. I cut the hole so that you could see what channel you're on. I opened up the back considerably. Can't really flip it around here. I opened up the back. It isn't even cut, just the magic marker I did a while back isn't even. So I left a bunch of room for air to get in, and the antenna has plenty of room to play, and it's actually pushed up against, so it'll help keep it from getting ripped out, which will be super cool. Let's see if I can flip it upside down here. And then inside, it fits super smooth. I'm sure there's many more different ways you could do this. I'm just gonna, I got 2-part epoxy, so I'll just hit the corners with it, so if I ever had to break it free. I left room in the back. You can see the button. So from this angle, you'd be able to still get a screwdriver, something small. No biggie. I'm not going to change channels many times. I don't fly with a huge amount of people, and the guys that I do fly with, we usually stick to the same channels, so no biggie there. But I went in and I grounded down. You can't see it at all there. Let's see. So it's super smooth, so I spent the extra time just using the Dremel to get it so it fits super flat. So I'll just knock some epoxy onto the corners, let it cure, and then put it back together and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so we'll see in a couple minutes. Alright, before I decided to mount, I double checked, thankfully, the plug. Where is it? Right here. That came off. Here it is. The plug that came on it, and it's slightly different. It's actually the opposite end that I need. Not the end of the world. The one that came with the RunCam that was a direct replacement, I cut. I'm going to strip. I'm going to wire that in. I have the proper distance, so I have enough room to take the cowl off, all fun stuff. So I am going to wire that up and then get back to what I said I was going to earlier. Alright, boom. There's the final install. No, I'm just kidding. This is just a pamphlet, so if you need to look this up, there's your exact link. The Eachine VTX02. There are 3 different ones. The one's only 25, I believe, or 100. I don't know. But this one is the non-switchable one. I didn't need it to switch. But anyway, to the important stuff. Here it is. Cowl went on no problem, no issues with fitting. You got the little display right there, nice and exposed, so you'll be able to see it. For the price, if I end up smashing it, it seems like that display would be strong enough. But, $8, you can get another one. No big deal. So I got a vent on top of vents so it will breathe. I opened up the back a little more to give more flex for the antenna. One thing I'm going to do is I have it pinned down the top of the antenna so it won't pop off. If I end up destroying the antenna, that would be a pain in the balls because I'd have to get in there and take the antenna off. So I'm probably going to shave that a little bit so I can pop the antenna on and off and use a drop of hot glue or something inside there to keep it in place until I want to remove it. Just got to do a little bit of trimming on some of the holes. I was just stoked to get this video out there to you guys because I think this is the first I've seen with this video transmitter in the Torrent. and I cannot wait to fly it because I've seen all the other videos on how well it does. So I'm stoked. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions, good or bad. Always thumbs it up, and we'll see you guys on the test flight video. Peace out.